Step inside the Spanish Colonial Revival, where the magic of Christmas is about to unfold. We're bringing the Roaring Twenties to life in this stunning space. Think shimmering ornaments, luxurious fabrics, and a touch of vintage charm. Imagine a Christmas Eve in old Hollywood, the warm glow of candlelight, laughter mingling with the clinking of glasses, and an air of sophisticated revelry. Every detail is designed to capture the timeless elegance of a bygone era while embracing the relaxed sophistication of California. Come on in and let's step back in time to a glamorous 1920s Christmas.
Hi, today I am at a client's house. This is their first Christmas in their home, this beautiful Spanish revival, and they have asked me for help decorating their living room, dining room for Christmas. We are going to head inside. I've ordered a bunch of stuff, had it shipped, and I'm here. I have 2 days to get it all done. So let's see how this turns out. Right, so before we get into that, I need to back up a couple of steps. So just bear with me, and I'm sitting off to the side a little bit because I'm going to put pictures and stuff here. Before I even got to their house, way before I even started ordering anything, we had a pre-design meeting over Zoom. My first question to them was, how did they want to feel when they walked into a room? And they said vintage, elegant, and 1920s. The next step was for me to see the space and then find out from them which pieces needed to stay, which pieces could be moved, couldn't be moved. Also, we discussed functionality of the room, how they currently use it, how they would like to use it, entrances, flow of traffic, all those kinds of things. How did they want to use each of these spaces going forward? Not just for Christmas, but for the rest of the year. I wanted to make sure that when we put Christmas away, it's better than when we started, and more functional for them. I had the three ideas, the three words and phrases that we were going to use as a touchstone going forward. In addition to just the basic interior design kind of stuff like that, we talked about Christmas. Christmas is traditions. Some of those traditions we love, some of them we don't love. For a couple in a new home, it's important for them to let me know what traditions, sorry, that was Emma, what traditions they wanted to keep, either from their own childhood or they already had established together, like an advent calendar, like stockings. Do you have handmade stockings that you want to use that you had from when you were a kid? It's all very personal, and I wanted to make sure to honor the traditions that they have. My next focus was going to be what are the do's and don'ts, or the haves and must not have as far as Christmas decor is concerned. We all know that there's a ton of options out there. I mean, I was pretty sure that Grinch wasn't going to be a part of this equation, but I needed to flesh out more details, like how do we feel about nutcrackers? How do we feel about Christmas villages? How do we feel about deer? So that as I was going through and buying things, I wouldn't have to keep running back to them, because they're both very, very busy professionals and they're not always available when I'm available. And I'm also still working as a surgeon. We needed to kind of hammer out the rules. From there, as I asked them to show me the Christmas decor that they already had that they wanted to use. They sent me a photo of the tree that they had used last year, same tree that we're using this year. They wanted the focus to be the tree. They felt that there weren't enough ornaments on the tree from last year, and so they wanted to use what they already had and then make it more. She didn't remember exactly the collection that it was. I sent them some images of ornaments that, do you like this? Do you not like this? Kind of establishing a trust and the things that I was potentially going to be selecting for their home. I asked them, how involved do you want to be in the purchasing of each thing? Hi, Emma. Emma loves talking about decor. After I sent them a couple of things, they were both like, look, these are great. I trust you. I don't have to run everything by you. And that level of trust or involvement is going to be different with different people. And I totally get it. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go back to the house in LA.
Here is the entryway, and it goes right into the living room, which has a quite large picture window that we're going to move the tree to be in front of. Here's the rest of the living room as you pan to the right. There's the fireplace, and then that little archway goes to a small dining room, and beyond that is their TV kind of family room. Here's a close-up of the fireplace, I love the details in this fireplace. I can't wait to work with that. Here are some other pieces in the dining room. The table we're going to decorate, and the buffet, and the door just to the right leads to the kitchen. I wanted to highlight some of the beautiful details of this home, the hardware and stuff like that, and the floors are just amazing. So it's really fun to work in this space. My first order of business was to do a little furniture rearranging. The couch, where it is now pushed against the wall, sort of impedes the flow of traffic from the front door. And there's also not really a place to sit and converse or just kind of hang out. So I wanted to move that. Plus, we needed to rearrange some of the pieces so that the Christmas tree could fit in front of this window. This bar cart here is going to be moved to this area. I did that because where it currently is in the corner, first of all, is not good for wine, but second of all, it's kind of inaccessible, especially once we have all this furniture in front of the fireplace and the Christmas tree there. I wanted to put it in a place that could be more useful. All right, let's get to decorating this tree. My first job was to hang some garland. This is literally a roll of Mardi Gras beads that I got for like $5 on Amazon. I ordered 2 rolls. I kind of needed 3, but I figured out how to make it work, but it took me forever to do it. I'm happy with how it turned out, and I would definitely do it again, but it's only $5, so probably just order an extra one if you want to do this and then return it if you don't need it. The 2 main keys, I think, to achieving this look are to make sure that the drapes on each level are the same height. And then the fake trees, bendable branches was very helpful because if there wasn't a branch where I needed one, I could just bend one and make it work. The hardest part was the top because I had to keep moving the stepladder back and forth. And by this point, I was just done and happy that it all worked out. Here are only a handful of the ornaments. These are about half of the ornaments that I'm going to be placing on the tree. They really made such an elevated look, and I was really happy to work with them. First, I placed these larger ball ornaments. There were 6 of them, and to help give the tree dimension for some of them, I really tucked them inside. The ornaments that I chose to put on inside usually had some sort of shine or luster to them, like that shiny ornament or this glitter ornament. Then I could put the glass ones that were more see-through so you could see right through to the garland on the other side. Once I had my base layer of ornaments, then I did the ribbon, tucking it into the branches like this.
Now that this is on the tree, I'm going to move on to the last of the ornaments. Most of them are special shape. We also have crystals. Hold on, let me show you. We have one shaped like this. We have crystals that look like they belong on a chandelier, so kind of icicle type ones. That's what we have left. And I think it's coming together and it's going to be amazing. And I'm super excited. And I hope it's the Christmas tree of their dreams. So that's what we're going for.
And my final tip or preference when I hang ornaments is most of the time I try to get them to be hanging, dangling, not resting on another branch. So this is where the artificial tree and the bendable branches really come in handy because I can move the branches up, down, sideways, whatever I need to make them appear floating. I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Whether you new or returning, I am so grateful that you're here with me, hanging out, decorating again this Christmas season. I would love to have you as a subscriber. Each subscriber is celebrated over here, and I just love all the interactions we have over comments. So thank you so much for all of your support.
It is day 2. I knew it was going to take all day to do the tree. I was up late. That's okay. I am energized. I'm ready to go. I will definitely show you how the tree turned out at night. Today, I have left styling the rest of this room. Remember, we moved the furniture around and created more of a conversation area. And instead of having furniture pushed up against the wall, and then we moved that wine rack, which was originally in the corner. That way we have kind of 2 visually heavy pieces around the fireplace. And, you know, even though not all of the things that I ordered are here, most of the things are, and we'll be able to get finished today. Let's go.
While I do love that fireplace, there's not really a mantle that can support 3 stockings. So I used this sofa table, and that's one of the stocking owners. That's Princess. She's a long-haired dachshund, and she kept me company the whole time. Could not get over her little Christmas sweater. After moving the wine rack out of this corner, we needed something here. So I went throughout the home, kind of shopped around, and pulled this little table over. I love shopping my house or somebody else's house, kind of finding new ways for things that you have seen and maybe passed over multiple times. It's a fun, creative way to get a fresh look with $0 and be bold, be creative, try something new. The furniture pieces they already had was a sofa and a love seat. So because of the shorter nature of the love seat, we were able to place 2 end tables with 2 new lamps. I just needed to make sure to hide the cord, so I zip tied it down one of the legs. Found these little wreaths that I wanted to hang from the back of their fabric chairs, but I wanted the ribbon to look like it was actually sewn into the chair. So I used 3 straight pins, placed them inside, and voila, there you go. Looks like it's part of the chair. We found these gold garlands that we wanted to weave into the greenery that were already in the home, and I thought I had a video of me kind of weaving it through the green garlands, but I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, you'll notice as we take a tour of the home. It was difficult for us to find a centerpiece that was low enough but also circular, so we found this one at Hobby Lobby, pulled out the red and green ornaments and added some ivory and metallic ornaments, and it worked out just great. The only new pieces on this table are the placemats and the napkins. The homeowners had all these other beautiful items that I was able to put together for them, and I love how it came out. But if you're not new here, you know me, I'm a sucker for a good place setting. I just had the best time working on this project, and the best part was that the homeowners loved it. They felt that a room that they never went into was now calling to them to relax, to unwind, to sit under the tree, and that just meant the world to me. If you have made it to the end of this video, super huge thanks. That is such a great way to support my channel because it tells Google that it's worth promoting to other viewers. Also binge watching. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments by dropping a little champagne emoji and we'll celebrate together. Coming up next, I will put the link to the home tour of our home, the Victorian, here. And in the meantime, Google thinks you should watch this one. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time.